Well, hello YouTubers. Welcome to part 2 of installing the ugly head trimmer for your home-like machine. As you guys can see, I am installing the head on this guy to test it out and see if it's really worth the money to buy. But you can see the biggest problem is the don't explain to you how to install it, but here's the package it came in. I already tore it open and stuff. It's better to read your instructions before you try to install your guru or your ugly head trimmer. But if you're going to be using a straight shaft like I am, it would be a 3 or 4 number of the nut and stuff like that. And it's on ways you can install this trimming head. Here's 2, here's 3, here's 4, and here's 1 on the bottom. If you're using a straight or a co-shaft trimmer, but you'd have to remove a couple parts to able to use your trimming head. But I'm going to show you in this step on how to put the head on here. Well, if you want to keep your gold, you have to use your original spool connector here. You put this on like that. You'll take this cup. It would be, like I said, the nut would be number 3, like this. It fits on the shaft like that. You take this, stick it on like that. You take your washer, you stick it on like that. It might fall. Yeah, apparently it falls off when you're trying to do this. Let's see. You gotta see what nut this goes, or how this goes in. See, that one might fit though, but it might be too big to fit on here. Let's find out if it's going to fit on this guy. Let's see here. Is it going to be? It'll fit. A little bit big, but yeah, it definitely fits. You can screw your head on like that without the piece here, but like I said, I don't think you really need that. Let's go ahead and install the cup washer. I think this is left-hand threads. Like I said, it's kind of confusing on how this goes in. Oh, I almost got it. Come on, Ellie. Are you gonna need that stuff today? Sorry, I kind of have to stick my fingers in there to get the bolt going here. Oh, it does a twist like this. See, that's my biggest problem, is getting the head to screw on right. Okay, there we go. We're getting somewhere. Alright, whatever. It's on there. You guys can see how it looks. But I dislike that because it makes it too big and makes it too bulky. And the reason why I dislike that, guys, because it will not stay on like that if the nut doesn't stay, or the shaft is stripped or something. But I'm going to show you the on way. I'm going to remove all that and put it the on way I was going to put it instead. Well, I just dislike that because it does not, to me, see, the bolts are flying off here. Apparently my shaft is stripped so many times. You see, if you was going to be using it like that, you would be using the cup, this washer, and the others they give you Allen bolts too. They give you these things, but you know, you can just sit those off to the side. But if you want to do it the own way, like I'm going to do it, I would not recommend using this because it make it too heavy and make the engine load too heavy on it, guys. The biggest problem with my shaft here is I took this apart many times with the screws going in and out. See, I mean, it has stripped the shreds. I don't know why. It has stripped the shreds many times. You can see even this doesn't stay in. I mean, it does not stay in. See, it doesn't want to screw on. But the on option you can use is a Part 4 nut. But the biggest problem, you can see the 4 nut does not fit on it as well. But the odd way I'm going to do it is I'm going to take my crescent wrench and this wrench, and I'm going to pop this shaft off, open it like this, install it this way, and it looks clean. It's left hand shreds. It's a little tricky to get off. Means this shaft is apparently stripped for some reason, guys. I don't know why the nut doesn't stay on it, but apparently you're going to have to remove that with a crescent wrench and also a 5/8 wrench handle or ratchet or whatever. Apparently I might have to order a new bolt, but I'm not going to worry about that anyways. I'll just put that off to the side. And you come with all sorts of different nuts. You just gotta find out which nut will fit the head. Like, you know, head, all sorts of different nuts. If you want to install it this way, it would be the nut fits on this one perfectly the same. You can see if I stop losing my damn bolts here. See, this will just go on nicely. And let's go ahead and see what the the nut will fit down in the bottom like this. If it fits. Sometimes it would be a pain to get down on the shaft. Sometimes you just have to use your finger to install the nut the way it's supposed to be installed inside it itself. And sometimes you may have to put your pinky finger in there and go ahead and start the nut itself. It will go in there if it wants to. I mean, it's sometimes a little tricky. But there you go, got it in. But we'll make sure it's nice and tight. And there is your trimming head, your guru or your ugly head trimming head is finally on your weed whacker. But the biggest problem is it's not going to clear, the trimming head is not going to clear this gold. You're going to take a line, any of your line, it doesn't matter what line you use, you're going to take the line, zip it up. When the engine is starting, you see this falls in different directions. Let's go ahead and open the bag of pre-cut trimming line here. I only need 2 pieces. The Allen 3 can stay in there for the time being. You see, there's the Allen trimming head or line. Again, you only give you about 6 pieces of line. That's fine. Just set that stuff over there. You see, this is how you install your trimming line. What you do is measure the length, squeeze it together. You really have to squeeze the line together for it to work properly. If you don't screw it, it'll probably might fly off, and yeah, I don't want that. That's not a good thing. All you do is you stick each a single piece of line. They give you strips of these together, and you zip tie it like a zip tie. But remember, it's going to be twisted, but you can untwist that line if you need to. But you can see that's just how it kind of goes on, kind of funky like that. I don't know why it does that. But you can untwist it. But remember, it's been twisted like that in the bag and also in the package. But again, you install the same way on the on side of your trimming head. You just do the same thing. Just gotta make sure it's an even length piece. And there you go. And that's how you install your trimming head on your weed eater. And before I forget, you can also use the Owen Tree Cut trimming line, or if you want to save some money, you can use the spool of line as well for the trimming head. But you also got to make sure you know what size you're getting. This is the white stuff for this trimming head, and I will test this out and see what it looks like. Okay guys, well, I was a little bit frustrated with how it went on, and I was kind of confused, but after looking at the instructions, I have now figured it out. But apparently now I'm going to have to remove my cutting head, this protector, or if this has enough to clear the piece style, because I really do not want to take this piece off, because I like to have this piece on, because it protects me when I'm cutting my grass or my weeds and stuff like that. This is called the ugly head, or yeah, it's called the ugly head to replace the spool like this and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoyed the part 2 video. Can you leave a comment below if you want to know more about this when I would do a review on this trimming head, and also subscribe to my channel, share this video, and please like this video if you like all what I did with this. And I'm sorry if I got a little bit of frustration on part 1. That's just because this is a brand new trimming head for what I typically don't use, but this I might use for non-weed eaters and coming past. Alright, peace out. Bye guys on YouTube.